Deep within Brazil's rugged highlands, an enigma emerged that has haunted investigators for decades. Two men, found lifeless on a remote hillside and clad in eerie, handmade lead masks, defied every conventional explanation. What could drive ordinary electronic technicians to don such bizarre protection? And what did that cryptic note, hinting at ingesting capsules and awaiting a mysterious signal, truly mean? Whispers of secret experiments, spiritual rituals, and even extraterrestrial contact have since intertwined with this baffling case. In today's episode of Timeless Tales Told, we journey into the heart of Brazil's most perplexing unsolved mystery, where scientific curiosity clashes with occult intrigue. Brace yourself as we peel back the layers of time and rumor to reveal the story behind the lead masks case, an investigation that continues to captivate the curious and the courageous alike. Today's story takes us to 1966 Brazil, a nation in the throes of rapid social change, scientific breakthroughs, and a burgeoning fascination with the paranormal. Set against the backdrop of a turbulent era, Brazil was a melting pot of modernity and mysticism. The advent of space exploration, coupled with the era's spiritual revival, fueled both innovative experiments and unconventional beliefs. Amid this charged atmosphere, two electronic technicians embarked on what seemed a routine assignment, only to find themselves at the center of an unsolvable mystery. Their final hours, marked by a cryptic note and the surreal presence of lead masks, sent shockwaves through local communities and ignited debates that persist even today. While official records remain murky, the legacy of that fateful day compels us to question: were these men pioneers of a forgotten ritual, or did a hidden force orchestrate their demise? The truth, it seems, is as elusive as ever. Late in August 1966, a young local explorer stumbled upon a scene that would forever change the narrative of a quiet Brazilian hillside. There, among the dewy grasses near the outskirts of Rio de Janeiro, lay the bodies of Manuel Pereira da Cruz and Miguel José Viana, two electronic technicians whose lifeless forms exuded an unsettling calm. Each wore a meticulously crafted lead mask, their eyes obscured by sheets of metal that seemed out of place in a world governed by logic. Nearby, investigators discovered a small notebook containing baffling instructions, a reference to ingesting capsules at a precise time and waiting for an unspecified signal. The discovery set off a chain reaction of questions, rumors, and theories, each adding another layer to the enigma of the lead masks case. At the heart of this mystery lies a notebook filled with cryptic directions. Translated, its message roughly stated: 1630, be at the determined place. 1830, ingest capsules. After effect, protect metals. Await signal, mask. Every element of this note deepens the intrigue. What were the capsules? Were they meant to induce altered states, or were they toxic? And the lead masks, could they have been intended to shield the wearers from a hazardous, perhaps even radioactive force? Further complicating matters, no visible signs of trauma or struggle were found on the bodies. Toxicology reports, if ever fully conducted, remain shrouded in controversy. This lack of concrete evidence left investigators grappling with more questions than answers. The scene was a puzzle, a deliberate setup, or a fatal miscalculation. The interplay of science, ritual, and the unexplained transforms this case into a labyrinth where every clue beckons us deeper into the unknown. The theories surrounding this case branch into distinct yet interconnected realms. On one hand, the spiritual interpretation suggests that the men sought to transcend ordinary reality, using the capsules to alter their consciousness, while the lead masks might have symbolized protection against an unseen cosmic threat. Conversely, their technical background hints at a scientific experiment gone tragically wrong, an endeavor to harness unknown energies or test experimental compounds, with the masks serving as a misguided safety measure. Then there are the UFO enthusiasts, who argue that the incident coincided with reported extraterrestrial phenomena, suggesting the men might have intended to initiate contact with forces beyond our world. Each angle invites us to reconsider the boundaries between science, spirituality, and the unexplained. Years have passed since that fateful day, yet the lead masks case remains stubbornly unsolved. Official records and forensic reports were mired in ambiguity. Key evidence, such as the composition of the capsules and the origin of the lead masks, was either lost, inconclusive, or never fully disclosed. This lack of transparency has fueled decades of frustration among both law enforcement and independent researchers. Families and local communities, still reeling from the shock of the loss, have demanded answers that never materialized. In the absence of closure, the case has taken on a life of its own, morphing into a modern legend steeped in mystery and speculation. Despite these challenges, every unanswered question, every unturned stone, only strengthens the determination of those who seek the truth. Investigative teams, armed with modern technology and fresh perspectives, continue to revisit the case, hoping that new methods might finally crack open the secrets hidden for over half a century. The legacy of Manuel and Miguel is one of enduring enigma, a reminder of how elusive the truth can be and of our eternal quest to understand the inexplicable. As time marches on, the lead masks case has evolved into a cultural touchstone for mystery enthusiasts worldwide. Online forums, podcasts, and documentaries have breathed new life into the investigation. Amateur sleuths dissect every faded document and re-examine decades-old evidence, while seasoned journalists revisit the case with fresh eyes. Social media buzzes with speculative theories, from proposals that the men were unwitting participants in a dangerous scientific experiment to assertions that they deliberately embraced a ritualistic path toward otherworldly contact. Recent gatherings of true crime investigators have even sparked renewed interest among local authorities, leading to unofficial reopenings of cold case files. Each discovery, however small, adds to the mosaic of hypotheses, challenging us to rethink what we know about the intersection of science and the supernatural. Community response has been a study in collective resilience, a shared determination to ensure that no mystery, however bizarre, is ever allowed to vanish without a proper reckoning. Enthusiasts organize virtual watch parties, panel discussions, and live Q&A sessions, each event reinforcing the belief that the truth is out there, waiting to be uncovered. Yet, even as theories multiply, the case remains shrouded in silence, a silence that echoes the unresolved fate of its victims, challenging each new generation to carry the torch of inquiry forward. The story of Manuel and Miguel transcends mere mystery. It's a stark reminder of our collective yearning for truth in the face of inexplicable loss. Their final moments, immortalized by the surreal image of lead masks, have inspired a legacy of investigation and dialogue. Across Brazil and beyond, communities continue to reflect on the case's broader implications, the dangers of unchecked experimentation, the allure of occult practices, and the fine line between scientific pursuit and spiritual obsession. This enduring enigma, though steeped in sorrow, also celebrates the indomitable human spirit, the persistent quest to seek understanding, even when answers remain frustratingly out of reach. Decades have passed, yet the mystery of the lead masks case refuses to fade into obscurity. Each theory and every new inquiry rekindles hope that one day the truth will emerge. Thank you for joining us on Mystery Unveiled, as we explore one of Brazil's most baffling cases. If this story stirs your curiosity, please share this episode and leave your theories in the comments. Together, we might just unearth the final piece of the puzzle. Until next time, keep questioning and never stop seeking the truth.